Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Lecture by Mr. Domne. So today we will going to start a new scenario, that is your scenario 6 experiment using branches. So this is I will going to tell today how you can practice the Git code and Git command. I have already uploaded the codes and I have already uploaded a video based on committing files in a Git, committing changes, undo the changes, how you resolve the conflict of the changes, working remotely, how to create branch, repositories, stacking area, how to avoid temporary files. So we all have seen in the GitHub how to do that. So if you have not seen my previous video, then just look into my previous video in my channel in the Git playlist. And today I will going to start a new assignment, that is a scenario 6, where we will going to learn how you can create a branches, different kind of branches, and how you can use them effectively. So just start it. So in order to start, just click on the start scenario. So this O'Reilly Katacoda is a beautiful platform where you can practice the Git command and you can learn by doing by running those commands. So going to doing the same. Just click on the start scenario button. Once you click, it shows you that in this scenario you will learn how to create a branches in the repository. A branches is what that allow you to save your data, okay, to upload your files, and there you can do the multiple operation on this. So the default branch in the Git is usually called as a master. Always remember here, when before starting, just read this line so you will understand what you will going to do here. So the default branch in the Git is always known as a master. That is the reason you might have, if you have downloaded a Git file or if you have downloaded a file from the GitHub, you might have seen that this suffix is added master on every file. So let's start it. In order to start, you need to click on this start scenario button. Just click this start scenario. Now, once you click on this start scenario, it's saying you, it will tell you what are the steps you need to follow. You need to read these instruction and follow the same. In case if you are not clear what you need to going to do, if something is not clear by reading this command, you can click on this solution and you can check it. So here they are just saying you to create a new branch and check out the new branch. Hide the solution. Now here you can check out the branch git checkout command. Here it is saying you need to type git branch new branch name that you want to create it, and while checkout you need to do the same. Now here you can see the new branch name is your name of the new branch, and master is a by default it is available by default a git repo. So I will going to run the command. In order to run the command, you just need to type it git branch. Let's I have given a name, branch name, master. I will press enter. So see, it's run successfully. Now, do you want to check out? Then just check out command. What is the command for that? You can see here git checkout hash b new branch name will create and check out the new branch that you have created. So here I have created the new branch, which name is branch name. I have kept it. You can kept any name. Git checkout hyphen b, and the name is what, branch name. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry, it's already exists. It's saying that in order to check out, it's already exists, so you can't do that. So what you need to do it, you can see the solution if anything is not clear, and you can run that same. So you don't need to use a hyphen b. Hyphen b is used when when you want to check out the file that is newly created. So let's run this command git checkout and branch name. Now see, when I run this command, it runs successfully. Now you check out this branch name repo in your local system. Now just press continue to go for further steps. After that, in the next, it is saying you, in order to find out the list of branches that you have created, how you can find it out with the help of this command. So when you click on this command, it will automatically get executed. Let me show you. I'm just clicking on it. See, when I click on this, it automatically get executed and it will show you, it will list out all the branches by using this command. Now, suppose you want to include the remote branches also, then you need to add a hyphen a after this. So how you can do that? Grid branch hyphen a, press enter. So it will add the remote branches also if it is present. Now if there is not present, that's why it's not showing. And when you include a hyphen b, it will include the head, means it will commit your message on the that particular branch. Let me show you. Guys, if anything is not clear to you, just look into the previous video that I've uploaded. So you will easily understand why we are using this branch, why we are using this git command. Here, the main focus is to create a command with this, to create the branch with the help of this git command and check out the save and list out what are the branches you have created. So you can see here when you run with hyphen b, it is this, there is a difference in this too. It is showing you only the branch name, and but it is showing what are the comment that you have done on that particular branch or the master, right? Now you can use the same git branch and you can use them together va. When you use them together, the same thing you will get what we have seen here. So either you can use hyphen v only or you can use v also. So it is the ultimate, the result it is showing that this branch was created and you have done the commit on that branch. So it is showing you all the branches where last commit you have done it. Press continue. Now, after once you have commit, you have done on the branch, to merge these changes into your original file or your master file, you would first need to check out that file into your branch, right? I mean to repeat, I mean to say that whatever changes you have done on that particular branch, when you want to add those changes to the git repo, original repo, master file, then you need to check out that target branch. So how you are going to do that? Here, git merge command you need to use it. If you are not aware like how to use a git command or git merge command, just see my previous video, you will able to learn it. And you can see the solution also. So here, git checkout master, just click on that, or you can type also, both are valid. When you click on that, it is switch to the master command. Now here you can merge with the new branch that you have created. So what is the new branch? I have given a branch name. See here. The reason why I'm using branch name here, because at the start I have given the branch name. Here they are talking about the new branch. They have given a new branch as a name. I have given the branch name as a name to my new branch that I have created. So only difference is that you can try when you run the command, you can use new branch. Both are valid. Once you have done it, you just, here it is saying that once you are done with this, you want to push the branch to your remote server. Git is the remote server. Here, like suppose here we are working on this orally category, right? So this platform that they are providing you, it is running on one server of this Katacoda server. So see, similarly, you need to push it, you need to push the file, or you need to push the branch to a remote by using this command. How you will going to do that? Just press the continue. In order to do that, you need to click on this continue. Means it means that it is saying that this few command, okay, you will going to learn in the upcoming lectures. That is why it is no solution is provided here. They just given you the hint how you can do it. You need to use git push remote name and a branch name. So let me take git. I'm just trying here. Okay, so here I have written the wrong command. The actual command is we need to remove the master. So here actually we are running on the server and there is a no remote file already available. That is the reason it was giving an error. Are you getting what I'm trying to say here? The reason is in this server there is no remote file currently available. That is the reason when I'm trying to give any remote name, it's giving an error. Let's try with random name, and the branch that I have created is the name of that branch is branch name. I have given the branch name only to the new branch that I have created. It's still giving an error because there is no remote branch as a file available on the server. That's the reason it is giving an error. And there is no solution provided. It means that you don't need to run this command. It was just for your hint. Similarly, here also there is no hint is given. They are just saying you in if you want to clean some amount of noise or some amount of um, like noise in the sense like some temporary file is created or some kind of branches that are empty branches if you have created, then you can delete it. In order to delete it or in order to clean it, you need to type git branch hyphen d is for removing those, cleaning, and just branch name. So I have given branch name as the name of my new branch. So I press enter. When I press enter, it deletes the branch name. Now this branch name is not exist anymore. So here this command is used for delete a branch. Okay, in order to delete a branch you just need to use git branch hyphen d branch. So hope we have done this scenario 6. When you press the enter, it will show you the message that you have successfully done it this step. Now if you like the video, then please subscribe it and share it and comment it. Don't forget to comment it because your comments will motivate us to add more video. So in the next video I will come with a new scenario. Thank you.